I didn't think that it was just about wooden toys, but I kind of thought it was just about wooden toys. Welcome to my Montessori series, as I am calling it, my Montessori series. In this series, I am focusing on transitioning from regular life, I don't know what to call it, to a Montessori lifestyle, transitioning our home to be child focused. It's going to be a journey. I'm literally starting from the beginning. I am really excited about it. I am learning that it is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Why not? Why not? Take a crazy chance. You know, Lizzie McGuire. I know you know, because you're probably around my age. In this first video, I'm going to share the first steps that I took in this Montessori journey. Decluttering and reorganizing with a strong focus on my toddler's room. His room was very non-functional, like made for a parent. He has this huge white dresser. He can't really get to his clothes and see his clothes. His toys are just kind of thrown everywhere. So I am trying to change his room, bring in some organizing items that are made specifically for people his size so that he can have access to his things, and just a lot of decluttering. So this first episode, we are going to do a toddler room Montessori makeover. I'll show you what I do and I'll show you what I learned. If you want to know what Montessori is, click the video in the description. It's like a true lifestyle that's really focused on the child. If you are interested in Montessori and you're looking for a friend, I urge you to hit that subscribe button, because in this series I'm going to be sharing as much as I possibly can, and I would love it if you followed along and gave me some of your own insights, the things that you've learned, products that you like, materials that you've read. I would love to have a buddy. Okay, I'm going to try to declutter some of the toys, donate some are just gross, so to figure out how to get rid of those. I'll show you the clutter. I actually just picked up a bunch of it, but it's like all of these little nonsense toys that just like don't really go with anything. Lots of books, clutter, clutter, clutter. I just picked up like all of this stuff. I told Leon I was just like picking it up to get it out of the way, but I don't think he's ever gonna see this stuff again. What we need to do is find a bookshelf, because what happens is the boys just pull all of the books out of the open cubbies, and so I think if we have a bookshelf on the wall, then Jones is less likely to pull all of the books out. So right now I am just trying to slowly pick up more clutter from Leon's room, and then today we are going to get him a Montessori bed that I found off of OfferUp. He keeps like waking up and he'll like climb out of his crib and jump.
Why not picking up the train?
I'm still picking up the train.
Oh. Good boy.
Going on those, there's a lot of screws.
Yeah, what are those from? What are those from?
Hey, I'm down here. I always wanted to do that. As you see above, I am up there cleaning, getting it. So if you're a parent, you know that when it comes to cleaning out your kids' stuff, it is very easy to get sentimental. Like you try to save like one small sock that they would have worn when they were an infant, but like you have no memory attached to it. It's just the idea that they were once small. So in this process, I tried to be as cutthroat as I possibly could. I'm throwing out that sock. I'm throwing out everything that's broken or damaged, toys that just don't get played with, toys that are made out of super crappy material, toys that are just like all around annoying because they make a lot of noise and they make me want to scream into a pillow and cry until the battery runs out. Stuff like this. After cutting out those things, I focused a lot on what is this toy good for? Does this toy provoke imagination? Is it made out of good quality materials? Is this toy challenging? Can he learn something from this toy? I would keep those, and then I stored a bunch of them away to rotate later. So, as you can see, I have Leon's floor bed behind me. The purpose of a floor bed is to foster independence and just giving the toddler the ability to explore his own space and have free reign of his own space. And at first I was really I'm so hot. At first I was really nervous that because of the floor bed, he would be getting out of his room a lot and just coming into our room and not sleeping. Excuse me. That has been part of the challenge. But overall, he sleeps really well in his bed. He naps in his bed. And there have been times where after we put him to bed,
I'm right here.
Whoa! I will peek in and I'll see him just playing in his room, or he'll grab a toy, bring it to his bed. He just has more independence and freedom. Honestly, I think it's pretty cute. I like to put this blanket on top of it. I'm really excited because my parents got Leon this really cool dresser for his birthday. I know he's probably not excited about it, but they got him other stuff too, okay? But yeah, I asked for the dresser. Amazon just dropped off Leon's dresser, and it's perfect timing because my precious friend Kelly is here and she loves to put together things like this. She's really good at building things. Hey. Kelly and I both agree that this isn't that hard to put together.
Another one?
Yeah, two. Me and Kelly both worked on that.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Girls can do stuff too.
And
You got it.
Oh, it comes with a mirror, Luna.
Satisfying. You have your own mirror. So you can see your own outfits and stuff when you get dressed. What do you think of your outfit right now?
for a Monday.
Shirt and undies. Jonesy likes to come into Leon's room because he always finds snacks. Ooh, you found a snack? Obviously not gonna be the one moving that. Okay, so I want to talk about this dresser. I feel like people have a lot of misconceptions about having an open dresser for a child. And I did too, because honestly, I was really nervous that he would just be throwing his clothes everywhere and it would just always be a mess. I'm not gonna try to pretend like everything has been perfectly clean and put away every day, because that's just simply not true. But the pros totally outweigh the cons. It fosters independence. He has access to his clothing. He is able to pick out his outfits, and he's actually picked out some cute outfits. Well, one cute outfit. He usually tries to just wear his Spider-Man shirt. The next benefit is the emphasis on order, that everything has its place and he knows where everything goes. So when we put away clothes together, which we have started doing, he knows where to put the pants, he knows where to put the shirts, his undies. Toddlers love order. The next benefit, which I already kind of touched on, is choice. So he is able to choose from some seasonally appropriate pieces of clothing to wear. And that's a huge part of Montessori, is the term freedom within limits. So he has the freedom to choose his outfits, but the clothing items are seasonally appropriate. The next is problem-solving skills. So when it comes to putting his laundry away, rolling it up, putting it on a hanger, there are problems, there are challenges, and we've been able to walk through kind of the how-to of putting away laundry and caring for his laundry. Since getting this dresser, he has loved to help with laundry. He helps put it in the washer. He likes to put the soap in, and he likes to help me sort the laundry. And then he loves to roll his laundry, his pajamas, and put it away. We're working on folding. It's really been a great learning experience for him and for me. The last benefit that I want to mention, and it's the biggest benefit in my opinion, I have just seen his self-confidence really increase since starting this Montessori journey. He can feel a sense of accomplishment in simple tasks like choosing his outfit or putting his clothes away. I went thrifting this morning because I was looking for a good Montessori bookshelf and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I've looked online. I went to Value Village if you're from Oregon, or I don't know where else Value Village is, and in Goodwill. And while I was at Goodwill, I looked up it on my phone again and I found it for $35 on Amazon. So I didn't find it at a thrift store, but I found it in a thrift store. You know, it's kind of the same. Look at this bookshelf. Yay. Andy's grandpa built it. The reason I wanted this bookshelf as opposed to the other bookshelf setup we had was, one, Jones goes in and he immediately wants to pull every book off of the shelf. Also, they obviously can't read yet, and so they don't know what the books are unless they can see the cover of the book. The most important thing is that they can see all of the books. They're very accessible, easy to grab, easy to choose, easy to recognize. And obviously I like it because it goes with all of the other natural wood elements in this room. Okay, time for the big reveal. I really do like his room. I like how it functions a lot more now. I love the changes we've made and I love the way that they have impacted his confidence and capabilities. One thing that I've noticed a lot since kind of minimizing the toys and the clutter and getting rid of a lot of these nonsense toys, his imagination has grown so much. I'm excited to do Jonesy's room next. The number one challenge that I'm working on right now is moving from external to internal motivation. This is so challenging for me because I am at the core a treats girl. Like, I want a treat. I want a treat when I do anything. If I do a workout, like, I deserve a treat. If I get up early, I deserve a treat. Taking out the trash, like, I deserve something for that. And I see that in my son, like just eating breakfast, like a normal thing. He'll say, after I eat breakfast, I get a chocolate for eating my breakfast, or I get an ice cream for eating my breakfast. I'm like,
what?
No, the treat is breakfast. And he still doesn't get it. He thinks that if he does literally anything that we ask him to do, that he deserves a treat. And that's just like complete external motivation. Or he's very into the, look at me, look at this face, look at me do this. And that is another huge challenge for me, is that in Montessori, you're supposed to observe instead of praising all the time. Because when we praise all the time, then we get addicted to that praise. If you look at our generation, you know, we post something online and we want to see how many people liked it. But with Montessori, it's more about if he tries to do some sort of cartwheel, instead of me being like, oh my gosh, you're the best cartwheeler in the house. No, instead of that, I can say, and this is so challenging for me because I love to be encouraging and I love to like praise and just be like, you're awesome and I'm obsessed with you. But knowing that later in life, it's not going to benefit him to be like that. And so instead of being like, wow, great cartwheel, I can say, oh, you really got your legs up that time. I see your the way you move your hands. See, I literally, it's so hard to think of new ways to observe because it's so against my nature. These are my biggest challenges with Montessori. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this first video of my Monta series. In the next episode, we're gonna focus on setting up the kitchen and his space, the snack station, all of that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe. I would love to hear your insights and your advice and whatever you have to give. I would love to hear about it. I'm still learning and just want to I want to know more. I want to know more and I want to know from you.